Well, finally making my breakfast. Um, I already had like my morning my morning smoothie. So probably just put my list says 2 eggs, 1 cup of whites, and then for the cream of rice, it says 1/4 cream of rice. That's a serving, and then 1 cup of water. But if I don't have 1/4, then I'm gonna have to compromise. I'll probably still make it, but I might end up putting in some like rice, like plain just rice in a bowl. Um, Also, I'm gonna do 3 eggs. I have my measuring cups, which I just washed this morning. It feels so weird like having to use all this stuff before I eat, because before I'll just put in some eggs, shake this up, just pour it in until it looked good, and then eat it. But um, I don't know. I feel like I'm like using it. I feel like I'm using it just as fast. Alright, so I try to fill it up to as high as I can so it's not overflowing. I'm a little bit like a perfectionist, like I like shit right, maybe a little too much. That's why I like doing stuff my way, because if I do it my way, I know it's definitely right. But if I have to follow orders and do it a different way, I'm just focused. I tend to focus too much on like details because I'm trying to get stuff done right. Um, oh, my kitty's waiting for me to feed him. The cutest cat ever. Okay, I'll stop. Just put a hint of salt in there. Shake it up for the clumps. That might have seemed like a lot of salt to you, but that was just enough. If I don't get enough sodium in my diet, I get like hella cramps. So I make sure all my food are salted, good enough where I'm not like, but like, I don't know how to explain it. All right, so now I get my bowl and I start cooking up this cream of rice. See if we'll have enough in here. I hope I do. All I need is 1/4. Ooh, that's 1/3. That is 1/3. See, this is what I mean. Like, I feel like a more experienced person would probably still use this and then just add like a little bit more. But honestly, there's not gonna be like two 1/4s in here. So I'm probably just gonna use it and see how it goes. So if I can fill it up all the way to the top, even. Yeah, see, like that was it. Like I don't even have 1/3 of a cup left in here. So I'm about to start buying groceries before I run out of stuff. But again, I'm practicing, so 1/3 of a cup, barely 1/3 of a cup. So I'll probably just put that in there. This is almost done. It's not even a cup in here, so I'll probably just use all of this too. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a cup in here. I'm just gonna use all this. Okay. And then for water, I don't like to use tap water. Like I'd be seeing like crazy Instagram stuff of where that water's coming from, and like I'm not trying to do that to myself. So it's supposed to be 100. No, it's supposed to be 1 cup of water, so I'll probably just do like half. half of that. A little bit over half. That's probably good right there. You know what? I'm gonna do a full cup. Maybe some more water. Okay, that looks decent. Let's add some more water. Okay. Need a spoon. It's like no spoons in this house, bro. I swear to God. I don't know how my parents live like this. I don't know how they can live without a dishwasher. Like, when I lived with my adopted parents, they got like a dishwasher. But like, I never liked to use a dishwasher because like my parents just put all their stuff in. I never liked to do the dishwasher because we had chores, and mine was the dishwasher. And my thought was like, if I just hand washed all my dishes, why should I do someone else's dishes? So I started doing that, and you know, I changed chores with my sister or my mom. But now that I moved in back with my birth parents and they don't have shit, it's like, can we please get a dishwasher? Like, it means so much to just have. But I think it's kind of cool that I got a good aspect of like both parts of my life, you know? The part that's got money and the part that doesn't. I get to learn from both. I think because of that, I've kind of learned like what's important. I've had like struggles, not really struggles, but I guess bad luck with finding like long-term committed relationships, but that's kind of still like what I want, you know? It's just like, it is what it is, bro. Like, money is definitely very important. I would say it's probably the second most important thing in a relationship, but love is still the first and most important thing in a relationship, and that's still what I want and looking for. So no more day-to-day. It's so funny to me too, cause like, I don't know if it's just like African culture, but with every African I've talked to, like especially the parents, they always act like they know everything. Like, why is that? Like they just, it's like they already know it, but like they don't know it, so they're asking for your help. And then when you explain it, it's like, oh yeah, I knew that. And it's always the dads too. It's always the fathers. Women are like pretty chill, and they're like hardworking, and like they always want to know stuff, and they're always like, oh my gosh, thank you, I didn't know that. Oh, that's really cool. But with husbands, they're like lazy as hell. I found that out. Every place we go with like the African dads, like they don't do shit. They're just like lazy pigs, bro. Like, that shit makes me mad. You know? And it's even worse when they just have like a bunch of kids and go to a country where English is like freaking dominant and money's like at the top of the chain. And they just think like the government is just gonna take care of them and just give them money. Like, how delusional would you have to be, bro? Like, no way I'm going to China thinking the Chinese government is just gonna hand me some cash and just take care of me. Like, I'll have to be out of my mind. Like, out. But yeah, at least they brought me here, you know? So, okay, I'm gonna have to wash that better later. So make sure that doesn't burn. When I microwave it, I have to like take it out and mix it. I'm supposed to cook that for like, I don't have a lot of cream of rice in here, but I might end up adding more water depending on how much it foams up. But so I did ask my coach, and right now I'm not bulking or cutting. I'm kind of just like practicing to work on like my training and work on like learning how to prep. So I'm just in that learning phase. that goes well, I'm hoping he'll be, obviously, like, I don't need his permission. Like, I can still compete, but I want to know from what he's seen and from what he's teaching me, like, if I have what it takes to win my pro card during my next show. So I don't want to just, like, unless he thinks I'm, like, ready, or unless he thinks I should give it a shot, I'm not going to compete again, because the last 2 times I competed on my own, I didn't really get the results I wanted. I know that it takes time to, like, win medals and win titles and be a champion. Not only do I need more, like, social media, like, clout and followers and stuff like that are, like, more dedicated to, like, me and stuff. Like C-Bum has his own fans, and those fans, like, are willing to, like, travel around the world, to go see his shows and pay for it, and that's how he makes a lot of money. Whereas most natural bodybuilders, they don't really have, like, people like that. They don't have, like, the fame, social media clout, and they don't, like, compete like that too. If they do, they don't compete like that. They kind of just do content, they don't really have that bodybuilding material. Oh wow, the fastest eggs I've ever cooked. So that's done. Make sure my cream of rice isn't toast. It's probably, like, build up right now. So if you let it, like, cook for too long, it just gets, like, thick at the bottom, which that's what just happens. But thank goodness I didn't wait too long. But like, once you put water in it, it kind of gets, like, thick like that a little bit. I didn't want to put it in closer because I don't want to get the camera all steaming. Just about right. I tend to put a little hint of salt in there for the flavor, and then I need to go, like, shopping. I try to go shopping, like, every Sunday, but this time I know, like, how much of stuff I'm gonna need. Usually I buy, like, 2 things of ground beef, 10-9, and then cream of rice. My coach said to buy 1, which lasted me a pretty good time, but I think I'm gonna buy 2, so that when I run out of 1 and stuff, I'm gonna go to the store. I already have 1 downstairs. The next thing, the egg yolk, I'll buy 1. I basically buy, like, 2 of everything, and that should last me a whole week. And then halfway through, if it doesn't last me a whole week, like, halfway through the week, like Thursday or Wednesday, then I have to stop to the store and buy a little extra of, like, what I need, and then that should finish up my prep for that whole week. And then repetition, keep doing it, hopefully in a year. Hopefully I don't have to wait that long. A year seems kind of dramatically long. It's a little, like, stickier than I wanted, so I'll probably add a little bit of water in here, put it back in the microwave. Okay, that was a lot of water, but, like, this stuff, like, it just absorbs water. I've never even heard of this stuff until I hired a coach. So that's, like, the benefit too, even sometimes when I don't feel like he's helping me grow as a bodybuilder, which he definitely is. Like, I can feel it. I'm learning a lot. So I just add some more water in here. The thing's, like, absorbing water like crazy, and I don't have a lot of it in there, so I'm gonna take advantage of that and just get it all nice and thick and big. I like thick stuff. I mean, who doesn't? I like thick stuff, bro. Like, who does not? I don't know. Maybe it's just like a black thing. Like none of my like friends, at least my white friends, you know, my white friends, they don't like thick women like that, bro. Which is so weird. Like how could you not? How could you not want all that juice, bro? Like they like I like, you know, I'm not saying I don't like skinny girls. I don't mind skinny girls. But it's just like there's nothing to hold on to, you know? Like if there's an earthquake, bro, like you falling down with her. You need something to hold on to, bro, so you can like hold her. You can carry her, bro. You can like survive that earthquake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know? Like with a skinny girl, she's like flatter than a board. Like what am I supposed to do when I'm stressed and I need someone to put my head so I can think straight? You know? It's like, come on, man. Help me out here. Help me understand. What do I do? Okay, that might have been a little too much water. I might have just overdone it. But I think if I keep mixing it, put it in the microwave, let it cook some more, might have just fixed my problem. But what's so funny is like when I tell my mom I want a girl with curves, she'd be like, curves, that's not that what matters, okay? Curves aren't gonna make you happy, okay? A good personality is gonna make you happy. And it's like, yeah, I understand a good personality is gonna make me happy, but if I'm gonna marry a woman and I'm gonna be responsible for like taking care of her and making her she's happy, I want to make sure I get what I want from it. Like, come on, like that's not selfish, is it? That's like, you know, obviously I'm not gonna like her just for her body, because when you know, as you get older, you know, them shit start to get saggy. You know, face starts to get wrinkly. You know, you start to lose feelings, but like, well, mostly like, I don't know, like physical attraction, I think you start to lose. But when you really love someone, like that's not, damn, bro, why you gotta bite me for? I didn't hurt, but like, bro, that really kind of stung a little bit. My cat be like playing sometimes. He likes to play with my feet. When he wants attention, he'll just like come and play with my feet. He's a sweetheart. But you can't be biting me, bro. I'm not your mom, fool. But it's really hard right now because I want to work for myself. I want to start my own business. I want to I'd rather wake up every morning and have back pains and, you know, have a cold working for my own business. I would still go to work and still get it done, you know. But if I was working for someone else and I was making money and I was only getting paid a quarter of what I'm making, and after that I take taxes out, but the guy I'm working for is making way more than me and he's not even there working, like why would I want to do that? Like if I'm sick, that's my cue to take off, bro. But just, you know, fitness it's definitely a lifestyle. It's an everyday thing. You know, you gotta breathe it. You know, you gotta breathe and speak the fitness world. You gotta change based on how your body is reacting to what you eat, what you do, you know, etc. My coach has been teaching me a lot, and I've been trying my best to learn. I learn best in person, so he sent me a list and he wants me to just like read it and follow it, and that's kind of hard because like I can follow instructions like that, but I can't, like, I don't know, it's just like hard, you know. I'm not like squeezing him, by the way. I'm just I'm not like choking him out. He would try to claw himself out of here if I was. But I just want to get better as like a bodybuilder, and then I want to share like my knowledge of what I do. Because in my opinion, I feel like bodybuilding or just like the fitness industry has gone like way too complicated these days. You know, um, I used to search up on YouTube like how to do abs or like how to get a six pack, and you'd see this whole list of like what to do and stuff like that. Like it shouldn't be that complicated to work out. Me personally, um, leg raises with like a weight or like a ball, and then just like some crunches with a ball, or just like nothing, and that's about it. Okay, legs up, head up. That's bottom abdominal muscle, and then your top, and that is basically like all you have to do. Like it's not that complicated, and I definitely think people overcomplicated it. Oof. I think I might have added too much water in here because it's not getting any thicker. But look, okay? I don't care what my mom says. It's the way God made me, okay? God made me to be attracted to beautiful, curvy women, and that's just how I am, you know? I'm not gonna be like, oh no, that's not what I want just because it's like wrong to like a woman for her body. It's how I'm wired, bro. Like I like what I see and I see what I like, man. Now there is a difference between like liking a woman for just her body and then liking a woman for her body, her personality, how she treats you, how she makes you feel, you know? The best she brings out of you or whatever, I don't know. But me, man, I like what I like, man. Puss likes what he likes too. He's not neutered, so like I don't really want like a ton of kittens in this house, bro. Like I don't got no money to take care of kittens. But bro be like crazy sometimes. He'd be like scratching the crap out of him. It's probably like a little horn dog. I feel like it's too much to get him neutered, bro. I don't got money like that. Plus, I feel like it's kind of wrong too at the same time. Cause like that's his manhood, bro. That's like that's what separates him from a boy to a man. Ain't that right, bro? Come here. Ain't that right? Right? Yeah. He knows what's up. Here, bro. I gotta see if you can cut your nails. Golly, bro. Yeah. I know. I saw him. You were hiding them bitches from me, bro. Let me see this one. Gee. All right, here. Stand right there for a second. Actually, stand right here for a second. How you want to leave? Okay, there you go. Or you can stay. Whatever you want. You can have it. Okay, it's getting a little thicker. Definitely put too much water. I don't know how much cooking it is gonna like. I don't know how much thicker cooking is gonna make it. Like, it's already like too thick. Let's try cooking it one more time. Last time. Let's go get put some of these eggs away. Yeah, see, like now, like they got like their own dishes in there, and it's like I'm trying to make room to like wash my meal prep containers, and I have nowhere to put it. So I have one choice: either I just wash all their stuff, or I just leave it and then wait until they wash their stuff. But I don't know when they're gonna wash it. So then, ooh, it's spilling. It spilled all up in there, bro. It's giving me deja vu when I look at it. It's so messed up. Okay, let's see if I can if I can save, 2% of it. It's good that it only spills from from one side. Okay, I take that back. It spilled from all sides. That's what she said. Sorry. Sometimes I feel like when I'm just like talking or just like, like I'm having a good morning, I think. I can feel it. Like that would usually make me mad. Like, oh my gosh, I should have been there. I should have took care of it. But it's like, it already happened, bro. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. What's done is done. Next time I just can't leave it. But I didn't lose too much of it. I will clean that later. And use paper towels, napkins. Okay, this is the one I used yesterday. I was gonna clean the outside of this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do something that's even simpler. I'm gonna wash a whole new bowl. Just put that in there and put that dirty one in here because there's way too much stuff on it. Hey, soap and water. Close, bro. I'll get you food later. Bro, it's like my cat doesn't understand. He has a poor friend. Okay, like I am broke, bro. Like, if I was just giving them breakfast, lunch, and dinner and not like snacks, that's like 20 bucks, bro. That's like 20 bucks of my gas money. You need to be appreciative. Okay. Let's transfer this into this one. And it's like, that's hot. Like my folks. Ooh. That was hot. I was just like holding onto that hot bowl for a very long time there. Okay. But it's so funny because like they eat the same stuff and like they don't really like American food, but I personally don't feel like there's such a thing as just like American food, like they won't eat steak on the grill or like they don't, well, I think they can, but like I've never seen them cook steak on the grill or in the oven. They just boil that shit. They boil all their meat, bro. They boil all of it. They boil everything. Like every time I cook chicken on the stove and I season it, she'd be like, is that cooked? Are you sure that's cooked? And I'm like, bro, just because it's not cooked in water doesn't mean it's not cooked. Like, there's no way all Africans are like that, right? It's gotta be just my parents. They also don't understand like bodybuilding. So when I'm like meal prepping and I'm eating like my food that wasn't boiled, it's like, are you sure that stuff is cooked? Like that stuff is not cooked. You cooked it for like 10 minutes. Like when I cook a steak, bro, like I cook it for like maybe 10 minutes or less. Like pss, pss, flip that boy. And it's usually, just as I like it in the middle. Like steak doesn't need to be overcooked. You just cook it until it's like barely pink or red in the middle. But got my eggs, my rice of cream. Put my eggs in so they don't get bad while I go eat. My cat needs food. And I'm feeling generous because I saved up. How about like $40 worth of food? Okay, let's see if I can get through here. Yeah, he follows me because he knows You know, I'm like the only one that feeds him in this house, which I guess kind of it's like a good thing a little bit. Like it's a good thing because he understands like I'm the only one that will feed him. So we kind of have, you know, that kind of relationship. Like he's not out here making friends with anybody but me, which I like. I'm kind of selfish like that, you know? Like he's my cat. Like he should be loyal to me and me alone. So got him some food. We're gonna go upstairs. Actually, I feel like I should bring my food down here and watch some TV while I eat. You know, I don't really like being upstairs. Oh. So, I got this for my cat. I don't really like giving my cat, like sometimes I buy him like steak and just like chop it up really small. Just raw steak and chicken. And he likes it. I feel like, there you go. He enjoys it. And I also feel like it's good practice for when I want to have a dog. I'm more of a dog person, I'm not gonna lie. But my ex's friend had a lot of kittens and I just happened to be there. That's also why I don't like relationships. Cause like, bro, if we break up, like, was I supposed to give her back her cat? Well, technically it's my cat, but like, if you know, if I wasn't her man at the time, I'd have had to pay for that cat. I wouldn't have paid for it because like I don't like cats like that. But since I got him for free, I think I appreciate him more. You know, like he's chill. We hang out. We be just like watching TV. He sleeps with me, so I like it. And like when I'm lonely, it's nice to know, you know, I got a homie next to me. I think as long as I feed him, well, I know for a fact, as long as I feed him and stuff, he's chill. He doesn't bug me or eat my food. He knows not to. So usually when I've learned that when I look at him, when he's like about to do something like stupid stuff, like he's been starting to try to like push stuff off the counter. But like when I look at him and I like click, because cats respond to like clicks, click, click, click. So when I click twice, okay? When I click twice, it's like a warning. And then when I click 3 times, he knows I'm mad. So like he just runs. Especially when I stand up and look at him and click like 3 times, then he dips. He comes back later. But I've been trying to teach him like stay away from my set. Don't eat my food when I'm eating it. And don't get in my way when I'm watching TV. But I like having a cat so far. It wouldn't have been my go-to first pet, but I think having a cat as a first pet was actually a good decision because I'm learning that like, bro, you still got food left. I just opened this container, but he didn't even finish his food from before. We're not doing that. Food's expensive, my boy. You gotta finish this stuff. I don't care how dry it is, bro. You finishing it. Maybe he just like forgot about it. I don't know. But he's gotta finish that before I open another can. They're not expensive, but like I'm not trying to buy bro food after food when he's not eating it. Gotta show me he wants it. So still looking for a car. Hopefully I can find one before winter and a job before winter. My dad thinks I should go like work in a hospital or something. I don't know what I want to do. Well, I do. And what I want to do is fitness. I'm not trying to work for people. You know, I want to struggle for my own business. Like when I'm struggling, like I love bodybuilding because bodybuilding, it doesn't matter how hard it is, how easy it is, how stressful it is. You know that if you keep going and you finally achieve your goal, it's all going to be on you. You know, like you're stressful, you're waking up early, you're doing the meals, the prepping, all for you. And you will get rewarded for it you will get rewarded for it fully, 100%. But when you're working for your boss or you're working in the company, like, yeah, you might get, you're getting paid maybe $20 an hour, $15 an hour, and you like it because you're paying your bills off. But long term, that's not going to benefit you because you're just going to keep doing that forever. So that's what I'm trying to tell my African parents, because I don't know why, but they all seem to assume like working in the company is the only way to make money. And it's like, no, it's not. Like, there's a lot of ways to make money. It's hard to find what those ways are because, like, you need to know people. You need to have other people that aren't in that area to learn. And you also got to try to do stuff. So lately I've been thinking of like trying to start like a brand. I know it sounds kind of dumb. I've been trying to think of starting like a brand, like a gym brand, for like shirts. But I kind of did a while back. Kind of, I had some lady from like China design me a brand. But for one shirt, it turned out being way more expensive than I thought. It was like $82 for like one shirt with the design and like my logo on it, and like I did to put like an RU code on like the tag, so when people buy and they scan it, it would like bring you to my website or whatever. Like, I'd probably just go downtown and set up a stand or walk around and kind of like share my story and be like, hey, would you want to buy a shirt? And it's, I don't know. But it's like $82 for one shirt, bro. 82 American dollars or 82 Chinese dollars. Because like, if I bought that shit for 82 American dollars, nobody here is gonna buy it for more than like 20 bucks. And 20 bucks is probably stretching it. So I'll keep looking, find other ways. But it's like a specific shirt that I want. There's clothes that you wear at the gym as a pump cover, and like that shit just gets you right. That's what the boys need. And then so far fitness has been going pretty good. Still don't know if I want to go to college. Probably don't. I might go for maybe like something science, sports and science, nutrition. I don't know. But if I want to do that, I need to do it soon, because of foster care, I think they still can. I don't know. I think until I'm like 22 or whatever. But if I wanted to go to college, I think they pay for a little bit of it. I don't know if they pay for half or a quarter, but I could go for that. That might help, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'd be even more stressed because not only would I have to focus on my classes and like doing my classes, I'd have to get a part-time job somewhere like at the college or whatever, and then I'd still have to go to the gym. Like, that's too much, bro. My brain isn't built for all that. I barely graduated high school, man. You know? So I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna try the best I can. It's all I can do. Yeah, I definitely put too much water in here. It should not. Yeah, it's like very wet. It should not like be like that. Like, you want it a little thicker than this, just a little bit. But it's warm. It's nice to eat for breakfast, and I put those eggs down, protein. Let's see what time it is. It's 7:30. So try to finish this before 8:30 or before 8:20 or before 8. So and then once I'm done, I'll probably wait an hour or half an hour, eat my lunch or eat breakfast number 2. And then I gotta call some private gyms and see if I can get me a job. I'm looking for a car right now, but my boss said they put me on hold for when I have a car and I can come back. but I kind of doubt it, you know. Like, nobody's that nice, bro. Like, nobody's that nice. These days, bro, everybody just looks after themselves. That was like hot. It wasn't like hot, but like as it went down my throat, I could like feel it. I was like, ugh. No, just like, yeah. Um, but I'm thinking right now I'm like not really saving up, but um, when I was working, well, I have savings, but when I was working, I would take like $100. No, I would took like $30 of my paycheck every time I got paid to save up for a dog, and I'm thinking of buying a pit bull, or no, was it a pit bull or a bulldog? It was a pit bull, American pit bull. I forgot. I'm really into like the muscular dogs. So I saved up for that. I found a breeder who's only like 5 minutes away from me. But he's not breeding until next summer. So that'd be exciting. I'll check it out. Hopefully by then I am better than I am right now. Hopefully by then, you know, I have a job. I'll definitely have a job by then. But I'm just saying, like in general, like it would suck if I didn't, because then I won't be able to buy that dog because I'm gonna need that money. But have a job, have a car, bodybuilding career better be going straight up, bro. No more like we don't want that. You know, that's not what we need right now. But I had Crunchyroll for anime. I use my parents' account for Hulu. But I've been thinking maybe I should get Netflix. Cause like Netflix, bro, like no matter how boring Netflix used to be, I always found something to watch on Netflix. And there's no ads. Unless you get like the premium version, I guess, which is like what, $36 a month? Okay, it says okay, so their ad says the plan starts at $7 a month. Is that like with the ads? Plan starts. So it starts at $7 a month. What do you mean? Where's it end at? Like it starts like your first payment is 7 and your next is 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Enjoy exclusive stories only on Netflix. Cancel anytime. Continue. Gotta put your mobile number and all that. But it's like with ads though? Like isn't there like a premium membership for Netflix? I thought there was one where it's like the cheap version where you still get ads, but you can still watch everything they have, but like you get ads. And then the premium version, well, you don't get ads at all, and you can still watch everything you want. People are just trying to like, what's up with all these ads, man? But I kind of miss Netflix. They got Seven Deadly Sins on Netflix, bro, and they got like the new season, or like Seven Nights or whatever, that I really want to see. And then I don't know. I want to say wait until I get another job, but I'm already broke, bro. Like, how poor can I get? Poor, 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 poor. How much more poor can I get? How poor can I get? Because that first one sounded better. How much more poor can I get? How poor can I get? Okay, that sounded way better. How poor can I get? Yeah, that sounded better. Was that good, bro? That shit was busting, huh? But yeah, my eggs are here, so I'm gonna finish this up first before I start that. But man, I've learned that like time, bro. Time is like the most valuable thing I can offer and I can get. Okay? If you're not giving me your time, bro, I'm not I'm not with that. There's no reason to give you mine, Like time, bro, any rich man out there, if they went to a genie and they were like, I want to be a year younger, I want to go back a year younger. It's like, how much would that cost? Oh, it'll cost you $3 million. Oh, here you go. Easy. Not even a second thought. Because time, bro, time is more valuable than gold, silver. It's more valuable than, paper money. It's bro, it's just more valuable. So, like, sometimes I feel like when I'm, like, in relationships, I'd be, like, putting myself out there, Like, girls, like, I've had, like, 2 girls in my whole, my whole entire life that, like, approached me because, like, they were the ones that were interested. But, like, that's fun, too. I actually kind of liked it because it made me, made me feel wanted. But, like, when I approach a woman, bro, and I gotta build the courage to, like, walk up to you, talk to you, I'm trying my best not to shit myself. Because I'm like, oh, how's it going, And trying to come up with something to keep the conversation going, It's kind of scary, bro, talking to women. Well, it used to be. It's not that scary anymore. But when I'm just taking the time out of my day to approach you, hey, I think you're cute, da 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 da. And then, you think I'm semi-decent looking too, I don't look like wet concrete. We go out on a date, I pay, we do other stuff. I'm like inviting you. I'm like, um, complimenting you. I am basically like, you feel noticed when you're with me, or you feel safe when you're with me. But like, you don't give any effort to like compliment me, or like ask me out on a date, or ask me out if I want to hang out, or like, hey, you want to do a movie night tonight, or like kind of show effort that you're interested to. Like, that shit is just like a turn off, because it's like, bro, like, I got bodybuilding to focus on. Like, why am I wasting time? Why am I giving time to someone who doesn't even like appreciate it? Like, bro, dating me, bro, it's not a luxury, bro. Okay? Like, I'm not rich. I got no money. Matter of fact, I'm broke. I live in my parents' basement. But like, when I care for you, bro, like, I want everything for you. Like, I will spoil you if I have the money. I'll buy gifts. I'm a gift giver. I love cuddles. I love watching TV. I love going out I love like the simple stuff. I hate going out to expensive restaurants, because then like I know I have to pay, and that shit stresses me out, because I'm like, bro, that could have been gas money. That could have been phone money right there, man. But I don't know. Like, dating these days isn't fun. At least for me, it's my opinion, because like every time I take a girl on a date, like, obviously I'm gonna pay. That's not really an issue anymore. It used to be an issue, because it used to be like, oh, they make money too. Why shouldn't they pay? And I guess it's more about showing the woman that you as a man have the capability to take care of her and make her safe. And that I can do. But it's just always annoying, because it's like, I pick you up, I buy you flowers, I open the door for you, I hold the door for you, I say goodnight, I text you good morning, I pay for the food, I get you a gift when we go shopping. I notice the shirt you keep looking at, so I buy as a gift. I draw you a picture, I write you a letter like the olden days, because I think it's romantic. And like, you don't do shit. You're just there. I feel like women just assume because they look good, like that's all they have to offer. And like, I can get that. But like, that is not what I want, bro. Like, if all I wanted is how you look like, what's the point of me trying to get married and being with one person when like that's all you have to offer, But it is what it is. Taking a little break from dating a little bit. It's kind of stressful and boring. There's nothing exciting. Most of the dates I've been with usually last about like 3 months to like half a year. The longest relationship I've been with only lasted like a year and a half. And like, I thought we were gonna go far, bro. But then like, it didn't. So it's like, what's the point, bro? Like, how can you spend so much time with someone like that and just like be like, oh, sorry, I don't like you like that no more. Or like, we're not gonna work out. But like, I get it though. Like, you don't want to be with someone that you don't like that, and then end up like fighting all the time when you're married and like get a divorce. Like, that's that that's a no-no, you know. But I get it. It's just like, if people don't have the time to like fully develop themselves to someone and commit and want something longer than a one night stand, you know, then like it's not gonna last, bro. And like in marriages, like you do have disagreements, and you do like, you know, sometimes you're both right and sometimes you're both wrong, and sometimes one of you is right and the other one's wrong. But like, I feel like people aren't mature enough to just like admit like they're wrong. Like, hey, I was wrong. I'm sorry. What do you think I should have done different? Or like, hey, you were completely wrong about that. You know, like, you don't gotta like shit on people when they're wrong, but just like make sure they know that they're wrong. You know, stand on business. Like with me, like I've had this happen like a couple of times. I don't know if women are just like scared sometimes, but I've also seen this with like my friends. Like, you approach a girl and you'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm going. You exchange like the numbers, you talk, it'll be great. You're both laughing. You get the number, you text them once you get home, like, hey, you know, you're just double checking, like, so, hey, you ready for today? Or like, you know, you're checking your schedule or whatever, seeing if you guys are still, you know, on the same road. And it's like, either they block you and they never reply, or it's like, oh, sorry, I'm not interested. Like, no way men are that scary, bro. Like, just tell that nigga to his face, like, just be like, yo, you're not my type, I'm sorry. Or like, yo, I got a boyfriend. Or like, hey, you seem really sweet, but like, I'm not really trying to date anybody right now. But I'd love to, you know, hang out outside of a relationship. Maybe we could go live together or something like that. You know, like, if you're not really for a relationship, but you're interested, like, show it. If you're not interested completely and you're just grossed out, show it, you know? Like, I'd rather a girl be like, oh, sorry, you're not my type, than be like, oh, yeah, sure. Oh, my gosh, here's my number. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow. I take out my phone because I'm, like, excited. I'm like, oh, today's going to be a good day. Hey, yo, can I pick you up at 4? Left me hanging for 4 hours. Like, oh, okay. And then now when you see them again in person, it's just, like, weird. It's just, like, really, bro? Like, why'd you have to make it weird? I wasn't trying to be weird. I just wanted to take you out. Like, you're not even that like important, bro. You're not that special. Like, bodybuilding, bro, is more special to me than like anything else. I can't think of anybody that is more important than like my dream in bodybuilding. But I also understand I have family and friends that definitely, like, I'm very important to them. So I try my best to make that a priority and really balance bodybuilding and family and friends kind of in the same circle. It's like separate circles like that. And then I have like a circle in the middle, and then that's bodybuilding. And those circles all kind of combine in a circle in the middle. And I like to take a little bit of each pieces and just make it work. You know, like, I love my family no matter how much I'm dating. Like, if I knew I had like chest day today, and my family was like, hey, we want to hang out and like have a movie now or whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's sweet. Like, I wouldn't, it's not gonna make me happy to, you know, take off chest day and go hang out with my family, but like, my family understands how important it is to me too, so they'll try to schedule that around the gym. And if it just doesn't work out, I'll probably just be like, yo, I can't come. But like, they're understand, you know. But like, I just feel like these days I'm just pouring out time and effort. Like, I'm trying the best I can. You know, I'm not perfect. You know, I try to get them flowers. Do women even like flowers anymore, bro? Like, I got this girl wants flowers, right? And then like, I came back the next day to like just hang out, whatever, and the flowers weren't even there. It's like they tossed them or something. I don't know. I swear women don't like flowers anymore. But and then it's like, if you found like a Christian girl who's like, you know, there with you in terms of like romance life, they always got something to say about my fitness journey, bro. It's always like, oh, you dedicate too much of your life to the gym. You need to dedicate all of it to Jesus. Like, here's a Bible. Maybe try praying every morning and hands and knees and gravel on the floor. Like, bro, I believe in Jesus. I believe he died for me too. Like, you're not the only one. But like, God don't want me to be groveling on my knees every morning, you know? He wants me to know that he exists and he died for my sins, and he wants me to try to live every day based on his like teachings and what he preaches, you know? Like, I kind of just live my day and God works through me. You know, I'm not pushing it, bro. Like, there's no need for me, like, you know, I read the Bible here and there, but like there's no need for me to like drain myself. And on top of that, I don't really enjoy reading the Bible as much as I used to, because when I was a kid, like my old man used to force me like to read the Bible and like force me to like read the music, like sing the songs with him, because he was like, "Oh, if you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell. Like, you gotta believe in God and this and this." And like as a kid, bro, that shit made me scared. Like, so you telling me this beautiful, loving God who made me is gonna burn me in hell if I don't read this book? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. I read it. Yeah. But it's like, bro, I know for a fact if God was like that, he's not my God. Like, oh hell no. I could care less, bro. But like, I'm not gonna go. I know for a fact that I'm not gonna go to hell, bro. Cause like I know I'm a sinner. I try every day to work on that and be a better person, not just for myself, but for everybody around me. And I understand that God did that for my sins, and he died so I could become a better person. And as long as I live my day trying and, you know, trying to share his word whenever I can, it's all good, man. You know? Like, some people just go to church because they're just scared to die. Or you read the Bible because you're just so terrified of burning in hell for eternity. And it's like, bro, if you do all that stuff because of fear, you're still gonna go to hell, because you're not doing it because that's what your heart wants, or because you understand why you're doing it. You're doing it because of fear. You're doing it because you're scared. But like somebody that goes to church every single day and someone that stays home and like doesn't go to church, those two people are completely different. Okay? Like most of the times people that go to church, like they just go to church because it's like tradition. Like you've been doing it since you were 3. So you just go to church. But with me, I've always went to church. I've always, you know, my dad kind of forced it upon himself to make me, you know, learn to love God, and like, oh, you need to read the Bible or else this is gonna happen, or like, this is what you gotta do. Like, we used to do like the fasting thing too. People used to do back in the olden days for God. And as I grew up, I was like, nah, man, this is not what I want. So I completely fell off track, and like I hated God for the longest time for various reasons. And I was like, no way, a God-loving man, no way God would like, this is what he wants. Like, no way this is what he wants, bro. He doesn't want me to starve myself for a week just to like show him that I'm giving him my time. Like, if that's it, if that's the kind of person he is, man, I'm good, bro. And I'm sure, you know, since he knows everything, I'm sure he already knew that. But, you know, I still go to church. But when I go to church, I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna go see Jesus at church. Like, Jesus isn't in, like, God isn't in a building. Like, he's not made of the materials in here. You know, the church doesn't represent him. You know, God, like, he's in your heart. He's in your breath. He's in what you see, what you hear. He's in, you know, the wind. He's in the water. He's in the fire. He's in, you know, he's in like living things. You know, God is like a living breath. You know, he is the word and the word is him. Exactly. Straight like that. But I just feel like people overthink it. But, okay. I finally got to the eggs. I eat slower when I'm talking, so I think I just spit myself. I can't like talk fast and eat at the same time. So I'm probably gonna end this video so I can finish my eggs and watch my show so I can relax before my mom gets home. She gets home at 8. And at 8, I want to make sure I start eating my lunch by the time she gets here. So, but I've been feeling pretty good actually here since I'm ending the video. Let me do like a little. Just look at this, bro. Like, tell me that shit don't look sexy. I'm getting there. I feel like this year my chest has definitely been developing a lot better. Like from pictures that I've posted, I think you guys can kind of tell it's more rounded. The top of my chest is definitely being developed more. Like you can see that. That's like my upper chest. You can see the line right there. You know. And then it's like my lower chest right here, my mid chest. But I still gotta work on the abs though. But I feel like when I lean out and lose weight, my abs are like straight, you know. But my back is still gonna work on. I still haven't found like a super workout for that. But that bam. One day, bro. One day. One day, bro. One day I might just be like, I have done it. I have done it. Just like that. I gotta work on my evil laugh so that, like, you know, I have done it. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, if you're going to work or if you're coming back from work, I hope you had and have a good day. And I appreciate so much everybody who is supporting my channel. I know I'm not the best at creating content. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. I definitely need to be like more consistent. I feel like I should post more, so I'll try my best. I just don't know like what. I don't want to just like post random stuff, you know, because I don't know what people want. But I guess Sam Sulek did just kind of post himself driving and talking, so maybe people like that. That's kind of his thing though. I don't want to just like take that off his rule book. But I kind of did start doing that though, like a long time ago, like way before I even knew Sam Sulek was a thing. But I stopped doing it because I wasn't getting very much like, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not as interesting as Sam. But I'm gonna be an interesting pro champion, bro. I can't wait. I'm gonna be a legend, bro. I'm telling you. Every time I tell my mom, like, hey, I'm gonna be a legend, like, she's like, no, you're not gonna be a legend. You might achieve your dream, you know, you might work towards it, and that's like a maybe, but you're not gonna be a legend. Like, that's unrealistic. Like, bro, you're not me. I'm gonna be a freaking legend. I don't care what you say, okay? I'll either be a legend or I'll die in my grave trying, still wishing I was still working towards being a legend in my grave, bro. All right. Peace out.